water signs, welcome back to my channel. I'm here to do your mid-December reading. We're going to be doing a tarot reading, and I'm going to be starting off with my Sacred Geometry deck to find out if there's some opening energy messages for you guys. How are you all doing? The holidays are here. It's exciting. We're almost at the end of this 2018 year, which means we're closing out a cycle, which is always good. I want to know how my water signs are doing. I don't know if you guys have had some interesting steamy work going on since the beginning of the month when I did your reading. I know it was all about the tantric journey, which is so great. So let's find out for my water signs what opening messages do we have for water signs. Wait a second here. Geez, okay, we have two. We have change and delight. Okay, change came out first. So, change. The frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality, both inward and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the birth of the new. So, supports our ability to gracefully dance with the forever changing nature of reality. So, sounds like you guys are going to be, obviously, there's stuff clearing, but how to dance with this change of energy so that you can release the old and welcome the new. Creating space, birthing these new energies within yourself. And then we have delight, which is really beautiful. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we invoke in others. So I'm kind of feeling from these two cards that there's definitely going to be some change going on for some of you for the last half of December, where releasing some older energies that aren't really serving you because you're tapping into this joy and delight. And that frequency is enhanced when we get to release some of that older stuff when we're not holding on to it. So I'm also understanding from this that you guys are being asked to model that for people so that you can, it's like this whole holiday theme of spreading joy, okay? Spread your joy just by doing what makes you happy. Do things for the end of this month, okay, until the end of this year and into the new year, obviously. But do things that really tickle your delight, really like kind of open you up. And you will invoke that spirit within others. So that's kind of the opening energies for mid-December. So let's go into, I'm being called to use my Witch's Tarot. Okay, we're going to start off with the Witch's Tarot and find out what is going on with our water signs. What do they need to know? And right out of the gate, we have two cards. Interesting. Okay, you guys have the Chariot again. The Chariot. I know this card came out about a month ago for you guys. And we also have the Page of Swords in reverse. So it came out like this. And I feel like when I'm looking at these two pictures that it looks like you're moving on from a truth or some information, like you've gotten some clarity, you've cut some cords, you've release something. It's like you found some truth. Some news either came in, you got some messages, or you just understood something that you needed to be cleared away that's allowing you to move forward. And this is a very, the Chariot tells me that you guys, you have the vehicle to move forward. So this is also fast movement. It is also divine movement. Like you have the support of destiny, kind of giving you wings in this Chariot. So something's come in that you guys have cleared away, okay? Because this is kind of in your past. It's behind, you're moving on from this. And it's some sort of truth that's been made known to you that allowed you to break free. For some of you, you've cleared cobwebs. I just heard, like, kind of like dusting off. It's like when you go to use a machine that you haven't used in a really long time, and you need to like dust it off, clean it up, you know, shine it up a little bit. It's like you kind of gone through a little bit of that process where you're dusting things off, and you're getting ready to go into something. Okay. Two of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Two cards came out again for you. They came out like this. So this Two of Swords represents having to make a decision. Okay, I don't know why it's so glary here for you guys. I'm just gonna see if I can do that. Okay, so there's a decision that needs to be made that you may have been kind of taking pause over, that you needed to take a pause over, or you're faced with a decision right now. Oh, so, okay, what I'm understanding is I've just been told that because you released something, you had, okay, so this cutting away was a decision that you had to make, and it was something that you were protective over. You now have two swords in here, so you're feeling a little protective over. You're feeling like either you needed to protect yourself, or you needed to protect something, perhaps. Because we have the Queen of Pentacles behind it, it may have something to do with your finances. It may have something to do with your home environment. Some of you may have been, some of you guys may, or you may want to be doing this and it's a good idea because it's the end of December, the end of the year too. It's always nice to start the new year off with a clear, energetic home. So cleaning out the home with like saging it, you may want to do like just an energy clearing, like go through your home, go through all your mirrors. If you need to close any potential portals in your mirrors, things like that. Yeah, because the Two of Swords, behind her is all this water, and that's reflection. And so you may want to, for water signs, you may want to go in and do some clearing of the home. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is great energy. Because you've made this decision, or because you're moving forward now from this decision, you've created a lot. You've brought back stability for yourself. You've brought back stability. You've also been loyal to yourself. Whenever I see the Pentacles, there's a sense of like the earth signs. There's as an earth sign myself, loyalty is so important. And because I'm getting like a protection vibe from these cards right now, that you really needed to kind of do what was right for you and be loyal to you, to move forward. And because you're doing that, you're now channeling this Queen of Pentacles energy of stability, practicality, confidence, just really enjoying the fruits of your labor. So let's go in a little deeper here. And I want to see what else the cards are saying. So you're moving forward, and because you've made this decision, you're now moving forward with this beautiful, stable energy that is really self-assured. Like you're bringing in some confidence for the last 2 weeks of December. And that's a great way to go into the new year. That's a great way to go into the new year. Oh, yes. See, Death card. So, rebirth, transformation. You have cut away something old that was not serving you. You really knew it wasn't. I don't know if it was someone. I don't know if it was a relationship. I don't know if it was... You know, for some of you out there, I'm being told to tell you, if you've had someone in your home lately who doesn't have the best energy, maybe they're a little bit of a negative person, they're a bit of a Debbie Downer, they're complaining a lot, I don't know, their energy just, it's a little vampirish, like, and I don't mean that in a mean way. I just mean it in that, like, they don't realize how much energy they really do take from people when they're like this. If you've had someone in your home lately, cleanse it. Like this Death card is all about cleansing, clearing, transmuting, rebirth, transformation. So it's for your home, but it's also you. This is also you. So there's like, it's almost like your home is a reflection of yourself. And so taking care of your home so that you have a proper environment to flourish and move forward in the direction that you want to move, so that you have nothing slowing you down, that you have nothing kind of interfering, getting in the way. This Death card is telling me that there are major transformations happening because of this choice, this decision that you've made. And it makes sense because we have this change card here. And so the change is all about letting go and doing that dance of knowing that you can release the old and rebirth something. So what you're rebirthing is this delight and joy. Yes. So there's this negative, there's someone or something going on around you in your environment that you needed to release that was kind of holding you down, and it had to go. And because of it, because you're choosing you're getting this beautiful transformation now. You've really cleared your energy. You've really cleared out your energy. So let's pull in. I want to pull one more, and then we're gonna pull a few more from another deck. Let's see here. Oh, beautiful. Oh my gosh, this is you guys. Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups comes in with this beautiful offer of love, and it's just a beautiful divine gift. So for some of you, you really have cut someone out of your life, which has allowed for more positivity to come in. You're opening up the doorway for someone to come in. But you know, for some of you, you've had a conversation. Some of you have had a conversation with someone about this, and they've really taken it to heart. They've really taken it to heart, and they're going through their own transformation, and they're going to come back. Transformed. They're going to come back and they're going to be like, you know what? I really needed to hear that. Thank you very much. And they're going to come back bringing a completely different offer into your life of who they are and what they can bring to the table in your relationship, which is really beautiful. But also just from a divine standpoint, this Knight of Cups is... So he's this particular Knight of Cups, he's standing at a crossing of water. it's like some sort of threshold is being crossed here. And I see like the sky getting brighter. I see the sky getting brighter in the distance. Like the clouds are behind you. It's really great. It's really, really great. This is a great reading, water signs. Okay, they want me to use my divine gateway to the divine tarot deck. Let me just clarify. I'm gonna pull some more cards too, but because I feel like there's more here. But let's first just clarify. I just want to clarify this Two of Swords, this decision, this choice that you were kind of feeling protective over. You're getting the Hanging Man in reverse. Well, this is great. The Hanging Man in reverse is saying that, you know, you now have reached the place of, you were in kind of a transition, you know, you were, you know, waiting it out, thinking about, like, you weren't sure which way to go. And the Hanging Man has said, like, you got the illumination that you needed, and because of that, and you see in this particular one, there's a mirror. You see at more in the top of this card when it's upside down. But that mirror is about seeing the reflection. Okay, definitely some of you need to look at your mirrors for protection. If some of you think you may, if any of you are having some weird stuff going on in the home, or like just some weird things happening, close your mirrors. When I say close your mirrors, meaning close any potential portals that may opened up. When you really start doing a lot of energy work, when you start meditating, when you start opening up, you can somehow, whether you realize it or not, open up portals, or people who know how to work with energy and have been in your home or know that you have certain mirrors, and it could just even be energetic beings, can create portals through your mirrors. So cleanse and clear every mirror. And if you don't know how to do that, I know I've done a video on this. So I'm going to actually link it. I'm going to link it at the end of this video. I'll leave it at the end of this video. It'll show up towards the end so you guys can watch it. It's on portals and protection, and it'll help you to cleanse and clear. Now, that's only for some of you. For others of you, you've really taken some time to reflect. And because you have, and you know, we're just now coming out of Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde is a really good time for reflection. It's a really good time for going inward. You've gained the clarity that you needed, and because of it, you're able to move forward with this beautiful, stable, loyal to you energy, got your back, like you have your back, and you're going through this beautiful transformation that is now allowing either someone or the universe to bring in this beautiful offer of love to you. And I don't know the form of how it's going to come into your life. It could be someone. It could be messages from your guides and angels. It could come in from a stranger, like they just do the nicest thing for you. But what I'm just getting from all of this is that you're clearing your energy. You're clearing your energy, and you're allowing this delight to come in. You're allowing this joy to come in, and you're channeling it. You're taking the reins. You're taking the reins, and you're like, this is what I want to create in my life. This is what I want. Like, this is great, water signs. Beautiful. Okay. Are there any other messages here that water signs need to know? Are there any other messages here? And I'm going to pull some other guidance cards for you after. So are there any other messages here? Too many cards. Are there any? Okay. Oh, you guys got the World. You guys are, you are opening yourselves up. This is a huge victory. This is success. This is using all of your elements, like all of, you're just attracting everything to you. And so I'm looking at this hourglass, and the Fool, he's standing on this hourglass, and all the sand is at the bottom. And I keep hearing this message of, and I don't know, for some of you, this will apply, but I keep hearing this message about time. The time is of no consequence to you, that you're really learning how to transcend the linear concepts of time, which is allowing you to open up your world of receiving, open up your world of possibility. Moving beyond the linear time structure is something that some of you guys are doing, and it's really opening up what you're able to call into your hologram, call into your life, and really start manifesting. This is great. Is there any other messages that we need to know? Are there any other messages that water signs need to know? Eight of Cups in reverse. So it's this idea of, okay, when the Eight of Cups is upright, it's like you're moving on to, you know where your destiny is, you know where it's going. And when it's in reverse, it's like you still haven't made the choice. And I feel like this is like, but it's also, I feel like this is just in the past. Like this is just confirming that you've really set your eyes on where you want to go. You've really set your like, I feel like this card is matching up with these ones. Okay. Like something that you weren't sure about, you moved on from, and it's in your past. So you moved on. Now you're making this forward movement. You've made this forward movement. So I don't know what you guys have done in the recent past, what choices you've made, but it's good. And it has to do, the energy here, the predominant energy here is Swords and Cups. So emotions, so mind and heart, but also protection of your emotions, protection. And I don't mean that in like you're building walls up and you're not allowing yourself to be vulnerable, but it's about knowing your worth. Okay, this Queen of Pentacles tells me that you guys know your worth, you know what you deserve, you know how you need to be treated, and you've come to this realization that you have to have some sort of boundaries set in. Ah, yes. So this Knight of Cups, the reason why I was being called towards looking at this river of crossing and this threshold, it's like you've created your boundaries, and this kind of like this river here is kind of like a boundary that you've now put up. You're putting up some boundaries that you're making known to some people in your life, I think, and even just for yourself, so you know what is good for you. And people know that the only way they can cross this boundary is they're coming with love. The only way to cross this threshold is coming with the cup energy, coming with that beautiful like love energy. So you're really putting it out there. You're really letting people know about this joy and delight. Like, this is so great. I love this. Oh, such a good reading for water signs. You guys have like great energy going on. Just love doing your readings. So, okay, let's find out do the crystal cards have any advice for the water signs? We've got one card that's already flew out. Let's see. Just gonna pull 3 cards here. Give me 3. Oops. Okay. Here they are. Okay, what do we got here? Wow. Okay, so you guys have petrified wood, past life embrace. You have lodestone, earth embrace, and fluorite, mental mastery. So mental mastery is all about it's all about like organizing and really clearing out so that you are very clear on what you want. And I feel like that's what this sword energy came in with. It's like I said, like clearing out your home, like clearing out your energy. When you clear out your home, decluttering the home is like a reflection of your mental space too, right? So you are very clear-headed and you don't have this extra gut going on that's kind of bogging you down. So this mental mastery has come in just to kind of like confirm, like do a little cleansing of the home. You know, if you've already got like a pretty neat and tidy home, do an energetic cleanse. And if you're someone who kind of like just lets things go a little bit, you may want to just organize a little bit, dust things off. You know, this idea of like cleansing the home and cleaning things out and dusting things off. It does have this kind of like transformation, rebirth kind of energy around it that you feel really good about yourself. You just, you can breathe again, you know? And so then you have this past life embrace and earth embrace. That's interesting that we got 2 embraces. You know, the earth embrace, like I feel like it's your Queen of Pentacles here. It's just like you're embracing your worth. And also, you know, this earth embrace is about channeling that energy and rooting it, grounding it. So ground that energy, stay grounded. This is a really, grounding is important for you in the last couple weeks of December because you're doing such great work. Just keep grounding yourself so you don't kind of get caught up in the higher dimensions for too long, in a sense that you lose your rooting. And sometimes that can in a way, like we can lose direction. So it's important to maintain direction, especially when you've got this like really strong vehicle that's like guided. You've got like full force. Like I feel like this is moving fast. There's a lot of fast energy here. Even though you've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is slow energy, like it's important to ground yourself. Like that grounding is so important. And then you have past life embrace. And past life embrace, like I feel like with this change card, stuff is coming up from your past that you're transmuting, that you're letting go of, and you found a way to be okay with it. And because you found a way to be okay with it, you are now able to let it go and channel this joy. So this is a great reading, guys. I am so excited for you. Beautiful, beautiful reading for the holidays. And, you know, you guys, I don't even know what to tell you because you've got such great stuff going on here. So my deepest heart wishes to you all, infinite love, light, and bliss to you all. And I hope you all have a happy holidays and that you take time out to take stock on all your blessings, have gratitude, and be thankful to those who are coming into your life with this night, like this cup energy. Be grateful and let them know your gratitude so that, you know, you're invoking that delight and joy in others so that they can continue to express that. So, all right, everyone, if you guys want your own reading, I do personals. All the information is in the description below. What else? That's it, guys. You know, I've got my podcast and all that great stuff. You guys know. So happy to do this reading for you, water signs. I will be back with you all very, very soon.